Good day, everyone. Our new topic to discuss today is lenses and mirrors. And for our topic outline, we need to discuss the following: lenses and mirror, image formation using ray diagram, the computation for magnification, curved mirror equation, and lens equation. Let's now start off with mirrors. We all know that mirror is an object that has the ability to reflect an image. So as you can see here, we have Patrick punching his reflection, but we all know that it is impossible because these are all more on fiction. So what is a mirror aside from what I've said? Mirror is an object that has smooth surface, and in that smooth surface, reflection takes place. So this ability to reflect is because of the reflecting coating on the other side of a mirror. So we all know a mirror is made up of glass, and that glass is actually coated by mercury or silver on the process what we call silvering. So just like a normal piece of glass, the difference between the normal glass and a mirror is the coating of silver or mercury. So I have a video here showing how silvering works. And that's how silvering works. And in mirrors, you also have two types. You have plane mirror and curved mirror. And under curved mirror or spherical mirror, we have two types. You have concave and convex mirror. So what is a plane mirror? It said here that plane mirror has a smooth, regular reflection takes place. So plane mirror, it is the normal mirror that we use in our daily life. The mirror what we see on our comfort rooms, in our houses, what we use on our pockets. So that is a plane mirror. So what is the difference of plane mirror to the curve or spherical mirror? It said here that spherical mirror has also smooth, but has spherical type of mirror. So here in spherical mirror, we can have an image that is distorted, whether you're smaller, bigger, thinner, or fat when you have your reflection. So that is the effect of spherical mirror in our image. So The image formed in spherical mirror is not a regular one that we usually see on a plane mirror. So let's now have plane mirror. So the image that ang example ng lateral inverted is yung tinatawag nating left-right reversal o yung nakikita natin sa mga ambulance. Di ba kung mapapansin nga yung ambulance natin, parang nakakapagtaka, di ba, na parang bakit iba yung pagkakasulat ng word na ambulance. So yung ambulance natin ay sinusunod niya yung left-right reversal para once na tumingin ang isang driver sa salamin niya, makikita niya yung tamang spelling ng ambulance. Okay, so um, yung way of writing ng ambulance ay intended para doon sa mga driver, para alam nila ang ambulance yung nasa likod nila. Kasi di ba kapag tayo nananalamin, yung normal natin na right hand, doon sa ating image na nabubuo sa mirror ay left hand. So yun po yung lateral inverted o yung left-right reversal na tinatawag po natin. Malinaw po? So punta naman tayo ngayon sa type ng curved mirror. Again, we have two types. We have concave and convex. So what is the difference between those two? So sabi natin dito, concave or converging mirror, sabi niya dito, mirrors curve inward, okay? And the inner surface is reflective surface. So kakasabi lang, di ba? Inward. Tsaka yung word niya concave. So meron tayong word na cave or kuweba. So papaloob yung ating mismong mirror. Then sabi natin dito, converging light on the focus. Samantalang naman sa convex natin, it is curved outward at nagda-diverge siya ng light. So, paano ba napapakita o paano ba natin may papakita yung convex and concave when it comes to reflecting light? So, you have here, we have convex. So, convex natin, di ba sabi natin, curve outward. Okay? So, meaning kapag nag-strike ang light, so, ida-diverge niya or mag-spread out yung light. Samantalang kapag naman concave, kung mapasa natin dyan, inward yung kanyang curve. So, once na nag-reflect yung light, meron tayong mabubuong focus. Okay po? So, for example natin, meron tayong concave. So, yung light natin dito, meron tayong specific certain point na napofocus. Kaya po sinasabi kanina na may focus ang light sa concave. So, punta na po tayo dun sa tinatawag nating part ng curved mirror. So, gagamit na po tayo dito ng mga parts for us to be guided sa gagawin nating ray diagram. So, we have here the different parts. So, syempre, una natin dito yung ating pinaka-principal axis. So, yung principal axis po natin, okay po, siya yung pinaka-gitna o yung x-axis natin. Okay? So, we have the focus, center curvature, at syempre, ito pong pagitan nitong dalawa, tinatawag natin focal length. Okay? At ito po naka-curve yan, ayan po yung ating spherical mirror. So, pwede siya mabaliktad. Ito po ay concave. Kapag naman binaliktad natin, that is convex. Okay? So, description tayo. So, principal axis natin, ito yung line passing through the center of the sphere and attaching the mirror in the exact center of the mirror. So, yan po ha. So, siya yung pinakagitna. Next, center of curvature or radius of curvature, the point of center of the sphere from which the mirror is lies. So, kung matatandaan niyo po, yung itsura po ng ating kanina, ganyan. Tapos, meron tayo ditong focus, tapos nandito yung center of curvature. Kaya siya sinawag ng center of curvature. Kasi kapag binuo natin itong ating mirror, siya yung gitna ng ating sphere. Okay, kaya siya radius of curvature or center of curvature. Kasi kapag binuo natin yung mirror as a circle, siya yung gitna. Okay po. Next, vertex, the point on the mirror surface where principal axis meet in the mirror. So, ito po yung ating principal axis tsaka yung mirror. Ang tawag natin dito sa pagitan na to, let's use other color. Okay, yung gitna po na to, ito, yan. Tawag na po natin dito ay vertex. Okay? Next, focal length. Yung focal length natin, again, distance from focus or focal point to ating vertex. Ito po yun. Ito yung ating focal length. FL na lang. Next. So, we have the acronym SALT for the characteristic of image. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng SALT? We have size for the S, whether it's larger, smaller, or the same. We also have attitude. Okay? Is it upright or inverted? So, yun po yun. Next, location. Is it behind the image or in front of the image? Yun po yung location. And the last one po natin is yung type. Is it real or virtual? So, some book uses salt and some book uses the word lost. Okay? So, ano isabihin nun? L is for location. O is for orientation. Yung orientation natin, ang counterpart niya dito sa ating salt is itong attitude. Okay? Which is yung inverted ba or upright. Next, yung S natin is for size. And T, same lang din ng type. So, parang nagkameron lang tayo ng ibang term for attitude, which is yung orientation. But nonetheless, prehas lang naman sila ng ibig sabihin. Okay? Yung if it upright or inverted. At itong salt po na to at yung loss, yung gagamitin natin sa ating ray diagram to describe yung ating mabubuong image. Nakukuha po? So, punta na tayo sa paggawa ng ray diagram. Again, ray diagram po na i-discuss ko yun ay dapat nyo pong intindihin kasi ito yung isa sa activity natin. You need to perform Okay po, itong paggawa ng ray diagram. Kaya po, i-discuss ko po ito virtually dito. Kaya po, pwede nyo balik-balikan. So, first up, we have a concave mirror. Okay, ha? So, concave, again, kapag sinabi natin concave, ang ating pong mirror ay curved inward. Okay, papaloob. So, mapapansin dito, paloob yung ating mirror. So, paano ba natin ginagamit ang ray diagram in creating mirror? So, meron tayong mga step. Okay? So, we need to use straight lines and slanting lines. Okay? So, ito yung pinaka parang sequence. Kapag nagsimula kayo o kung nagsimula kayong gumamit ng straight line, ang kasunod yung gagamitin ay yung slanting line. Okay? Dahil kung slanting naman yung inuna nyo, ang sunod yung gagamitin ay yung straight. So, paano siya gagawin? Ang unang step lagi, magsisimula kayo dito sa ating object. Again, kapag sinabi natin object, ito yung taong nananalamin. So, sabihin, ito si object ay nananalamin kay concave. Okay? So, saan tayo magsisimula? Magsisimula tayo sa pinakatuktok. Okay po? Ni object. And from there, from dito sa ating pinakatuktok, gagawa tayo ng straight line towards sa ating mirror. So, that's the first step. So, again we are starting with straight line. So, anong sunod? We're gonna use slanting line. So, saan natin patatama ang ating slanting line? From the mirror, we need to create a slanting line hitting the focus. Okay, so ito hitting our focus. So, once we do that, kailangan ganyan yung magagawang line. Nakuha. So, that's the first step. Straight line towards the mirror, then from the mirror, slanting line papunta kay focus. Okay po? Next, balik ulit tayo dito sa ating top. Okay? So, from the top of the object, ang gagawa naman tayo ng slanting line patama kay focus. Okay ha? Kay focus tayo tatama. Then, diretso tayo kay mirror. Bakit kailangan tumama kay mirror? Kasi ito po ay mirror. So, kailangan tumama sa mirror natin para makapag-reflect. So, gawa tayo dyan. So, dahil may slanting line sa tayo hitting our mirror, so, simula tayo slanting line, ano sunod na rin na gagamitin natin? Okay po, so gagamit tayo ng straight line palikod. Kasi nga nag-reflect na yung light. Okay po? So, yan po yung ray diagram natin. So, tanong, saan tayo nakagawa ng image? Okay po? So, kita nyo tong intersection ng dalawang line. Okay? Dito sa intersection na to, dito mabubuo ang image. Okay? So, paano nabubuo ang image? Itong intersection line na po natin, okay, diyan magsisimula yung tuktok ng image ninyo. For example, here yung arrow natin. So, dito siya nakatuon sa intersection. Itong arrow na to, okay po, siya yung magiging ulo katulad nitong sa object natin. Then, just draw a line papunta sa principal axis natin. Okay. So, yan. So, punta tayo ngayon sa solve. Sa base sa size, ano ba ang size natin? Lumaki ba siya, lumiit, o pareho lang? So, based dito, siya po ay nag-reduce, lumiit. Yan size niya. So, just need to write reduce. Next, sa kanyang attitude. Upright ba siya or inverted? So, dahil siya ay baliktad, siya ay inverted. Okay? Then, location. Siya ba ay nandito sa front or dito sa back ng mirror? So, dahil siya nasa front, lagay mo siya in front of the mirror. At sabi ko nga po sa inyo, every time na nabuo ang image behind the mirror, yun ay virtual, pero dahil ito yung front, siya ay real. Nakukuha po? So, yun po yung ating sa concave ray diagram. So, gawa pa tayo ng isang example. So, ako naman ang magsusulat ito, hindi na arrow. Okay, so wala tayo sa red natin. So, first step natin, magsimula tayo dito sa ating top. Okay po? May ruler ba ako dito? Wala. So, magic na lang. So, for example natin, so from our top, we need to create a straight line, kunwari straight line, okay, towards our mirror. Ang galing ko, di ba? Straight na line. Then, after straight line, we need to create slanting line hitting what? Hitting focus. So, kunwari, napakagaling ko gawa. Meron ako sarili kong ruler. Ayan, tumama sa focus. So, let's just drag it like that. Okay, so that's the first step. Next, is for green. Okay? Second step natin, from the top of our focus, tatamaan natin ang alin? Yung focus papunta kay mirror. So, just gonna draw this. From focus, papunta kay mirror. Diba? Then, after this, magre-reflect yung light patalikod, okay, papunta dito. Okay? So, we can actually drag it down pa, ito pa. Okay? Hanggang mag-meet silang dalawa. So, yan. So, meron na tayong intersecting line. So, dito mabubuo yung ulo ng ating object papunta dito sa taas. Ayan. Ay, panahin ko naman pangit. Dito daw. Okay? So, ito yung ulo ng object natin. Okay, yan. So, gawa tayo ng salt. S-A-L-T. So, anong size niya? Comment down below. Char. So, we have larger from in respect sa ating object. Attitude, is it upright or inverted? Dahil siya baliktad, siya ay sagot, inverted. Yan. Location, is it in front or at the back of the mirror? So, dahil nandito siya, so, in the front of the mirror. So, bear in me, gato rin naman ako sa klase. Bakit magsulat? Then, type, is it real or virtual? So, dahil siya in the front of the mirror, siya ay real. Nakukuha po? Okay, so ganun po maggawa ng ray diagram natin and ganyan po gumawa ng image using ray diagram. Okay, that is concave. Punta na po tayo sa convex. So, convex. Kung mapapansin nyo, same pa rin naman ng parts, pero pinagkaiba lang is yung location ng ating object. Kasi nga po, when we say convex, yung curvature niya is outward. So, nandito na siya sa kabila kasi nga ito yung palabas na mirror. So, sir, paano natin gagawin yung ating ray diagram? Paano tayo makakagawa ng image? Diba? So, meron ulit tayong dalawang step. Same lang din ng step natin nung simula. Magsa-start tayo doon sa straight line papunta sa ating mirror. So, lagi yun ang sunod. So, dahil nagsimula tayo sa straight, ano sunod na mangyayari? We need to use slanting line. So, yung slanting line po natin, meron tayong kailangan ma-meet. Kailangan natin, yung slanting line natin ay naka-align dun sa focus. Okay, dito sa focus. Kumbaga, if you have your ruler, okay, you need to measure it here, then measure it on the focus. Kailangan kasi align yon. Okay, kailangan magkasukat yon. Bakit? For example, nagkuha na kayo ng line. So, makakreate tayo ng solid line na nag-reflect pataas. Then, we're gonna create a broken line hitting the focus. Okay? Broken line. Yung mabubuo natin. Then, ganun ulit tayo. Measure a slanting line from the top, here, papunta kay focus. Okay, so makakreate ka na ganyan. Then, magre-reflect yun at the back. Okay, dahil slanting line siya, straight siya. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, lahat po nung ating mga slanting line, mga reflective line, sila yung nakakreate ng broken lines. Okay? So, saan tayo nakakreate ng image? Makikreate natin image dito sa dalawang intersecting na broken lines. Okay? So, dito tayo makakreate ng image. Ayan. So, ano ang salt niya? So, anong S? Base dito. Lumaki ba siya? Lumiit? So, S is smaller or reduced. Lumiit yung kanyang size. Next, yung kanyang attitude. Okay, orientation. Is it inverted or upright? So, dahil para sila nakatayo, that is upright. Diba? Next, saan nabuo yung image? Tandaan, kung nasaan si object, ito ang front. Okay? Again ha, kung nasaan si object, yun ang front ng image. So, dahil ito yung nasa kabilang dako, ang kanyang location ay behind. Hindi pa spelling ko. Behind the mirror. Okay po? Next, ano ang kanyang type? Is it real or virtual? Again, kapag front, real. Kapag behind, siya ay virtual. So, yan. So, we have S reduced, erected, or erect, or upright. Para sa po yun. Behind the mirror and virtual. Okay po, nakukuha? So, try ulit natin gawin. Try natin gawin. Kunwari tayo ay merong mahiwagang mga ruler. Okay? So, first step natin, hindi kita masyado ang green. So, blue. So, start tayo dito sa top ng ating object. We need to create a straight line towards our mirror. Then, we need to create a reflected light. Okay, pataas. Okay, pataas. So, kunwari na measure natin si focus. Okay, measure tayo. So, actually, we can actually use broken lights agad. Okay, para... Ay, ang layo. Bear with me, wala po akong ruler. Yan. This is all... di ba? Tama naman. Sakto naman sa broken lines. Okay, tayo broken lines. Let's extend it. Then dito sa kabila yung reflected light natin. Ayan. So, next natin, natapos natin yon, we need to create a slanting line na nakabase sa ating focus. So, kung na mag-measure kayo dyan, kung na measure tayo ng tatama sa ng konting, nagkuha tayong guidelines from our ulit yan. Sorry. Need to delete that. Okay? So yan, kunwari nakakuha tayo ng line na nakabase sa ating focus. Layo naman masyado. Ayan, kunwari yan yun. Then, kuha tayo ng reflected light. Okay, so straight siya at the back. So, dito tayo gagawa ng broken lines. So, doon tayo sa intersection makakagawa ng object. Dito yon. So, ayan. So, anong kanyang salt? Anong size niya? So, we have reduced kasi lumiit. Ang kanyang attitude orientation, erect or upright. Parehas lang yun. Ang ibig sabihin, nakatayo. Next, location natin. Again, kung nasaan si object, ito yung front. Saan nabuo yung image? Sa likod or at the back. Pwedeng lagyan ito behind the mirror or at the back. Parehas lang yun. Or behind. Then type. Okay, kapag front na buo, that is virtual, that is real. Kapag naman back, siya ay okay po, virtual. Okay, so yun po yung ating ray diagram. So, if you have any questions, okay, chat lang po kayo. And that will end up our discussion for today. Thank you po and have a nice day. Ingat po.